Hi guys, welcome to phase 3 of the distance learning since the shutdown. I am going to show you how to use the grade 3 reading class or course and the modules that are inside the course. So I'm going to go, this is where you would go to reading 3rd grade. It says reading 3rd grade Irvine. This is your announcements page. So there might be something new, not necessarily every day, but something new up on the announcements. And you need to read that before you go into your module. Make sure if anything's changed, make sure you've gotten the information. Then you need to go into modules. And once you're into modules, you'll have a bunch of courses. You are needing to focus on this April 13th through 17th. That is this week's work. So, of course, you'll go in here to the instructional video. This is where, of course, you've gotten the information that you've gotten into this part. You've already gotten into the video because you're watching me right now. But I wanted to explain to you the whole module before you moved on. So this right here is your teacher read aloud. So this is me reading a book to you. You need to listen to this because this book is the book I'm going to use as my mentor text all week long with all of the different strategies that we're going to dive into a fictional story about. Then, after you've listened to the teacher read aloud, then you can look at the choice board. So this is your choice board. It'll have your must-dos and your can-dos. So when you get in, it's running a little slow today. When you get in, you need to make sure that you are logged into your Google Drive, or it will not show you this. So this is your reading choice board for this week. And so it says April 13th, this is what you're supposed to do on Monday. So Monday you need to do your plot elements assignment using the graphic organizer, and then do your read to self. Spelling practice, Education Galaxy, and iStation is all can-dos. The spelling practice is something I do want you to try and do because I am going to take a little assessment at the end of the week to see where you are, but it is not mandatory to do your spelling practice every day, but just keep in mind you are going to have a test, an assessment at the end of the week. Okay, so that's your choice board. Make sure you access that every day and look and see what you must do and what you can do. Then here's your leveled readers. Now, leveled readers are based upon your groups. So if you're group 1, you'll go to the group 1 text and read that for your text for your assignments. So group 1 text, group 2, 3, and 4. And then make sure you use the text. You can print it off, or you can just keep going back and reading it and keep going back in. It's not going to go away. It's going to stay in this module. Okay, so once you have, but if you do not know what group you're in, and I have reassigned some of your groups, so you're going to need to go to your stations group by homerooms. So click in that. And then you can click in whichever homeroom you're in. If you're in Ms. Irvine's homeroom, click that one, Ms. Catrola's, or Mr. Poster's. So you'll just click it. It'll take you straight to the slide that tells you what group you're going to be in. Okay? And then you can click out once you know your group. Go back to modules. And then you can figure out what text you're supposed to have on your leveled reader. Okay? Then this is your lesson video, your spelling lesson video for the week, so you can listen to that, and it talks about how you would break each of the words down. Remember, if you are assigned only half of the words, please know that I'm only looking for that. You know who you are. Most of you are assigned all of them. Okay, go back. And so that's your lesson video, and then here is the list, your spelling list for the week. So you can come in and see what the list is. Now remember, you have to be logged into your Google Drive or it won't come up. Okay, so here's your list for the week, and you can practice your words. And then, of course, I added also a spelling menu for you to practice different ways to practice your spelling words. So once that pops up, so here's your spelling choice menu, and you can practice your words using any of those different types of fun activities to do. So that's your can-dos right there. But remember, I am going to be taking an assessment, so make sure that you're working really hard to practice those words to see how your assessment goes on Thursday. And then this is Mondays. So every day you're going to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So today, all you're going to worry about is Monday's work and maybe a little spelling and some reading. Then tomorrow you'll do Tuesday's work. And then Wednesday's work, Thursday's work, and so on. So let me just show you. I'm not going to go through every single day, but I'm going to show you what Mondays looks like. So you're going to go in here, and it's going to pull up the video lesson, and the objective. So the objective is above it, and then the video lesson is below. You're going to watch the video. And I'm going to be using that mentor text that I read, that you listened to earlier, the read aloud that I did. Then you're going to make sure you've read your text, and you're going to answer. You're going to go and look at the graphic organizer, because that's what you're going to see in that video is me using that graphic organizer. And this is an example of the graphic organizer. So that way, whenever you have read your text, you can either print this off and answer it using the graphic organizer, or you can just use a separate sheet of paper, write everything down, because everything in the assignment gets coming straight from this graphic organizer. Once you have completed that, then you're going to go to your plot elements assignment on your module. So you're going to scroll down and see, we're still on Monday. You just saw the graphic organizer. Now you're going to see the plot elements assignment. Okay. And this is where you're going to go in and you're going to answer. Oh, that's right. It's not showing right now because it's not available until a certain time. So when you go in, you're going to answer every single one of those questions. It's going to show you characters, setting, beginning, middle, and end. Write everything down using that graphic organizer that I provided to you. Now, that once you have completed your assignment and you hit submit, that comes straight to me. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to hold it and then turn it in when you see me next time. I will already have it. So then you're done for the day for the reading assignment, but you still need to read. You read to self. So let's look at how that works. Read to self is right here. So it has your rubric, again with the station groups by homerooms, and then read to self menu board, and then a flip grid. So there's a couple different things that in your read to self distance rubric. You need to look and see what that requirements are. It depends on what group you're in. Some of you are going to be required to only give me a flip grid. Some of you are going to be required to do a flip grid or send it to me in a Google Doc. Either way, just look and see what is my group. My group is 1, so this is my expectations for group 1. And so you'll just scroll down. If my group is 2, I'm going to scroll over and figure out what my group 2 expectations are for reading to self. If I'm group 3, and then group 4. So all of these are, this is in there for your read to self based on your group number. And again, if you don't know what it is, it's in that document, the stations by homeroom, station groups by homeroom. And that's down here at the read to self. Now, I'm going to explain something real quick. When you pull this up, you're going to only see Monday to here. I'm not going to have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday up for you yet. I only have it up to show you right now. But when you pull this up, you'll only see to this assignment. Now, on Tuesday, you will see to this assignment. And I'm going to put it up. But your due dates are not, you have time, so you have extra time. Just make sure you're doing the best you can to turn it in. Okay? So that's read to self, instructions on how to get on Kids A to Z. If you need a little assistance when it comes to doing central idea, text features, and making inferences, those things are down there as well. So I just wanted to show you how to use this module. If you need to, come back and watch it again. It's okay, because that's the purpose. All right, guys. If you need me, email me, Class Dojo me, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can to help you with your assignments. Remember, try your hardest, do your best. That's all I'm expecting. And use that choice board. Use the station groups that you need. Use your rubric for your read to self. Look at your leveled readers. Make sure you're using the correct reader. And guys, just work really hard, and I will be very proud of you no matter what. So I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe and healthy. Take care.